Good morning. This is Brenda, the kitchen mentor. Do you like basil as much as I do? Well, join me for this mentoring moment while I share a few tips on how to preserve it for later use. So I came in with a big basket full of basil. I've already washed it in a sink full of water with a little bit of vinegar and rolled it into some towels to dry off the leaves. And then I'm going to prepare it for the dehydrator. That's one of the first things that I'm going to do today. And so I just mainly just pinch off the leaves off of each stem and get as many as I can off of there and get a nice little pile. And sometimes if I don't have too much, I take the time to roll it, but otherwise I just put it in a little stack. And a whole basil leaf will take for a very long time to dry. So I found that if I cut it into these little ribbons, that it will dry much quicker, and it's really a better use for the basil. And so I do have a dehydrator. I have an Excalibur with 9 trays, and I have already started filling one tray right here, and I've got here's a little bit more. I'll fill this up. All right, so we're going to spread it out so pretty evenly across the tray. And then one of the things I've done is purchase this extra mesh for the trays, and I put it over top of when I'm drying herbs. My Excalibur has a internal fan that blows inside, and it just sort of, as it dries, it keeps the herbs in place and keeps them from moving about. So I will put this in the dehydrator at about 95 degrees, and in about 3 hours it should be dry and it should be nice and crispy and ready to store away in a jar to be used in in the months to come. And I do recommend that you leave it in those ribbons and not crush it into what's a more usable form until you're ready to use it. It keeps the flavors. Then when you crush it in the wintertime, you get that good basil smell. So that is what we're going to do with the dehydrator. And one other thing that I do, I've been doing this for the last couple of weeks, is that I make pesto. This is a dairy-free pesto. Nutritional yeast is used instead of the typical Parmesan, and the recipe is on my website. So you can go to thekitchenmentor.com recipes and find that. We keep this in the freezer. We put it on toast. We don't even use jam that much anymore because this is so good. And on eggs and sometimes in pasta and things like that. But we have about 25 of these right now in the freezer and probably put a few more to last us through until the next season.